nice day here at the racing today, hasn't it, Douglas?
It's been a very pleasant day down here, regardless of the weather, mate. And it's on again, off again. But yeah, fantastic venue to watch the motorsport in Sydney.
And just when I thought it couldn't get any better, I found Chico Rolls at the cafe.
I saw you found a couple of those throughout the day.
Actually not one, but yeah, I just had two Chico Rolls.
Oh, mate,
so it was a blast in the past. God, I haven't had Chico Rolls for a long time. Sad.
Oh, mate, fantastic good food here. There's plenty of food choices down here, and
food trucks everywhere.
So yeah, mate, bring the family down, as we say, for Mother's Day tomorrow, from $15 a ticket, kids under 15 for free. Mate, worth every cent.
SydneyMotorsportPark.com.au if you'd like more details for that wonderful station sponsor. They are big happy birthday said you to the ARDC. 70 years young, celebrating this year, which is fantastic.
1952, I think.
1952 at Mount Druitt, where it all began, and we'll go now. The number into the future looks very bright for the Australian Racing Drivers Club. We're in very good hands at the moment, and we're about to head out the door here, but we've had a wonderful day. We need to do our thank yous because our wonderful tech guys have been over here all day working behind the scenes.
Yep, sitting over our back shoulders here, absolutely. Thank you very much, guys, for getting us on air.
Big thank you to Alex, Matt, who's went hiding somewhere, and Matt as well, mate, is doing a fantastic job behind the scenes to keep us on air, mate. And big thank you to you, Sandy, too, for coming down doing such a wonderful job today, mate, bringing all this wealth of information.
Well, mate, I didn't want to sit here and sound like an idiot, so I did my research and a bit of homework, but thank you very much for inviting me down, mate. It's been an absolute pleasure.
And a shout out to Sammy Stevens from the ARDC, who teed up a bunch of interviews for us today. They can run views. We've had category managers, races and drivers through, and
vice presidents and presidents,
yes,
of various committees and groups. So yeah, mate, absolute pleasure to chat to them all.
The Awesome 80s is coming your way here on Swar 99.9 for glorious hours of all things 1980s, hosted by Tim Williams. We can see some Bruce Springsteen here who will be leading that one off just after 4 o'clock. We're going to go with a 70s classic right about now, Derek and the Dominoes and Layla.
Group S production sports cars up to 1977, I've been reliably told by John Young, who's now sitting beside me, and we'll take you through all the ins and outs of the earlier race and what we're expecting to see in this one.
Well, we had a great race earlier in the day. We had a few casualties in the course of the event. One of them being mechanical. It was Dave Caneen's Porsche Carrera 3 litre. His car is now on the trailer, so we'll be taking no further part. Another was Steve Smith in the Datsun 260Z. He unfortunately had a brake issue which sent him spinning off the track at the end of the straight, and it's done a bit of damage to that car, unfortunately, which we don't like to see. Another who came close and personal with all was David Bagent in the midget. I thought I'd seen him going out to take part, and indeed I think that's him third from the rear of the grid.
Is it the car going up?
Yeah, the little mustard one. So I think he's been able to get that going again. There was a bit of damage on the front of that car, but the real action, of course, was up front. Wayne Seabrook, unusually, was beaten from the start. Firstly, Damien Meyer in the midget got the power down for at least 20 metres. But the big mover was from sixth, was Mickey Perlade in the deeper green Carrera 3 litre, and he went from sixth to first by turn one. Seabrook was able to restore the natural order fairly soon, and indeed Wayne Seabrook won the race by a commanding
Country mile, be a good way to
a country mile. Yeah, there was daylight, then there was the rest of the race, and he will be leading from pole, as is his practice. Alongside him will be Damien Meyer in the midget. Fantastic. He managed to grab second place from Mickey Perlade later in the race. Mickey, I think, thought he was going to get him down the straight to the finish line. Indeed, Gary and I both thought he was going to get him, but he just put his foot too hard into the floor, and Damien Meyer accelerated carefully, lined nicely to the line, and Mickey was having all sorts of bother.
And that was after Damien had spun out of turn 7 earlier in the race.
Indeed it was. Now we've got in fourth place Jeff Morgan in the lime green 2.7 Carrera. The blue car and the dark green car are both 3 litre Carrera. is the navy blue car in 5th position. Then it's Terry Lawler, who found the condition very trying early in the race, but managed to get the thing going pretty well later on. 4th row, we've got James Carter-Jones in the silver Carrera with the yellow and white stripes, alongside him Tom Wallstone in the white 9 to 8 Porsche with the Martini stripes, the only one of those that's running. Then it'll be Warren Hotz in the blue one with the orange highlights, alongside him Colin Wilson Brown in the red Alpha GTV, Wayne Hotz in the crimson tomatoes, so he was looking towards an outside run on Jeff Morgan, but Morgan probably the most, or definitely the most experienced driver in the field, I think made sure that he was driving the widest lime green Porsche Carrera anywhere in this part of the world as they head towards turn 1.
Well, Perlane didn't get anywhere near the start he got earlier in the day, and I thought Barber was going to get him, even Morgan was going to get him, but I don't think they did in the end. I think Perlane still held on to his third spot.
He has indeed. I think what happened was the good start was Barber, and I think Jeff blocked Barber, and
he got snookered out of a spot there.
I think basically Jeff Morgan did Mickey Perlane a huge favour.
Well, we see Seabrook's got a 5-second penalty. I didn't see him move, but obviously he must have, because they don't miss those things. And he should still do enough to win this by, he's already 1.5 seconds up the road, so over 6 laps you would think he would...
Yes, as long as they don't have a safety car at the end of the race.
That's what he'd be praying for.
Yeah, that's what the rest would be praying for, because he's certainly the man of the moment at Group S.
That's a bit of both the car and the driver?
Look, the car's a very good car, but I think you've got to actually give a lot of credit to Wayne. He's an exceedingly good driver. I've seen him in a 2-litre Porsche in the wet out here, blow just about everybody else into the weeds. He really is a very good steerer.
Mark a couple of years ago racing, and he was beating
embraced the idea of historic sports cars.
he's certainly been. I'd like to see him try something else maybe at some stage to see what he'd be like in some other cars, but I guess the Porsches would really suit him.
Well, he has actually given a bit of a try.
He has that Remnex.
He had that Remnex, which...
Yeah, unfortunately had an incident out here, so that's still being fixed because everything built for that had to be brought in from overseas, and when you get a historic open wheeler like that, it's pretty hard to just go down here, Automart or wherever you buy bits and pieces for it.
Even Burson Auto Parts putting in a plug for since we've got Mr. Burson racing in this field in the red 247. Don't carry many decent parts for a Remnex. I said to Spencer Martin, is it fixed? He said, oh yeah, yes, she has it fixed. But
with touring cars, if it's got a CAD and you ride the shell off and put the shell on, it's still a original car.
Of course. Now just looking over to turn 8, looking at Potts in that lovely 280Z. Cars that most of the Toledo's cars in as well.
I think Paul Newman raced in those cars too.
And very well too. it is certainly